Well, the Russian ruble has plunged 30% against the US dollar, a new record low, after some of those countries, the banks in that country were banned from using the SWIFT international payment system. The Bank of Russia has since hiked its interest rate to an eye-watering 20% to help cushion that impact, more than double its previous rate of 9.5%. And of course, markets did not open this morning in the usual way. So what can we expect to happen to the Russian economy now? Well, joining me is the economist and wealth advisor, Jonathan Davis. Welcome to the programme. Let's talk about the possibility of a run on Russian banks. Already an extraordinary amount of money has been withdrawn, and we're expecting more to be withdrawn today. What, in your view, is exactly going to happen?
Well, it seems to me that the Russians are being forced to question whether or not they should supply Europe, and particularly Germany, with gas. If financial sanctions take place, as is being mooted, Putin and the owners of all the big companies in Russia will have nothing to lose to switch off the pipelines. They own the Nord Stream 2 pipeline that serves Germany and the rest of Europe. If Europe doesn't get gas, then one thing for sure, apart from the fact that people won't be able to heat their homes, or industry will be able to power and make things like cars, for example, without gas, you can't have ammonia, which is not particularly well known by folk in the media. And if you can't have ammonia, then you can't have fertilizer. And if you can't have fertilizer, you can't have food. So what the hell are the West doing making Russia go into Ukraine?
The West making Russia go into Ukraine?
Yes.
What on earth kind of
because
assessment is that?
20 years ago, Tom, this is not being discussed in the media. 20 or 30 years ago, I can't remember exactly when.
That is conspiracist
the Americans
nonsense.
and the British said
Russia
that
has started
NATO
a war
would
of aggression against Ukraine. Ukraine, as a free and independent sovereign territory, wished to enhance its security by joining an international defensive alliance. And Russia wants to seize its territory.
20 odd years ago, the NATO, US and UK said to everyone that we will not take NATO to the east. And in recent years, particularly Biden the last year, has said we want NATO in Ukraine.
Sorry, I wanted this to be a financial discussion, but very clearly we're entering the realms of conspiracy. Do you not believe it is the free, sovereign right of any state to join whatever alliance they so choose?
It is the duty and responsibility of every country to protect themselves.
This is a pretty extraordinary situation because, of course, it is overwhelmingly the case that Russia has started a war of aggression to seize parts of another sovereign territory. It's pretty right that the West punishes Russia for that case. I wanted this to be a financial discussion about what exactly might be going on the streets of Moscow and of St. Petersburg.
Unfortunately, Tom, the punishment is going to be on the people of the West, because we are not going to be able to heat our homes. And I'm telling you, there are going to be food shortages. So there has to be resolution to this pretty sharpish by escalating it both in Ukraine and Russia and in the West. Then I'm telling you, the people of the West are going to be hurt very badly by this.
Well, let's hope that we can increase domestic supplies and not be too reliant on aggressive foreign regimes. It's an interesting situation. But for now, Jonathan Davis, thank you for joining us here on The Briefing this morning.